what's up? Welcome to my channel. My name is Miss Jada Mae, and I still don't have a good intro. Okay, so welcome. Today is day number 1 of Jingle All the May, which is my kind of 12 days of Vlogmas kind of thing. Day 1. So day 1, I've been doing like homework and chores all day. So I wanted to give myself a little brain break and talk about a cute little Kiki that's been going on Twitter and here on YouTube between two creators that I actually I've subscribed to both, which is Angelika Oles and Smokey Glow. First of all, let me go ahead and preface this by saying this is not a big deal. YouTube drama is not the biggest deal in the world right now. We are still in the middle of a panoramic, Anyway, I just wanted to preface that by saying it's just a cute little Kiki to get your mind off of everything going on in the world right now. That at least that's what it was for me, and I feel like me retelling it could be that for you. Anyway, so Angelika Oles is a British commentary YouTuber. She's well known, she's well liked, and I like her. I've been subscribed to her. I kind of drifted away from her content. It's not that she did any one thing. I didn't even know about this situation, but there wasn't really a reason why I stopped watching her. I just kind of drifted away from her content. Hannah, aka Smokey Glow, she's also a YouTuber. She's a little bit smaller than Angelika, I think, but for Hannah, I never stopped watching her. I'm still very much engaged and I watch all of her videos. So what's the situation? Basically, a couple of months ago, Angelika made a video in which she was being microaggressive towards Black women, I believe. And so I'm not really sure. Haven't seen any clips. I've been looking, but I cannot find any clips of like what exactly she said or what exactly she did. I'll link below the videos I saw that kind of discuss this. But basically, she said some microaggressive things and then kind of sort of apologized. She just kind of made a pinned comment saying, "My bad, but I can't delete the video because it's a sponsored video." So she just deleted the clips where she said those things and then moved on. Okay, so fast forward to now. Angelika and Smokey Glow. Smokey makes Hannah, Smokey, whatever. She does these every year. She does what's called Glowmas, which is her version of Vlogmas, like how I'm doing my little 12 Mays of Christmas. She does Glowmas. And basically, she had a collab with Angelika as one of her days. I don't remember what exactly. Oh, it was the dramas. It was the top dramas of the year where she had a collab with Angelika and she just like kind of was saying, "Oh, Angelika's great, whatever." And I saw that video. I didn't think anything of her saying Angelika was great because I think she's great. I watched her videos. I was subscribed. I had no idea about this situation. And then people were in the comments telling her like, "Oh, Hannah, Angelika's not that great. Here's some shady stuff she did a couple of months ago." And then I went on Twitter yesterday or the day before, whatever, and she had posted an apology on Twitter and was basically saying she's sorry she didn't realize how she knew about the situation with Angelika, but because she was her friend, she didn't hold her to the same standards that she would somebody else, and she felt like that wasn't right, and deleted the video and is encouraging Angelika to actually apologize for what she did. And yes. Why is this such a big deal? Dustin Daly and Nick Snyder made a video kind of talking about this situation, and they basically framed it as though Hannah threw Angelika under the bus and said she apologized for it in the pinned comment under that video, but couldn't delete it because of sponsorships, which I understand. And then also addressed it 3 more times. Now, I, as a subscriber of hers, had no idea about any of this. But again, I'm also somebody who hasn't really been interested in her content lately. I just, in the past maybe 6 months, I don't think I've watched any of her videos. I feel like they've gotten really boring. So that's just my personal opinion. I personally have not watched her videos in like the past 6 months or so. So hearing about all of this going on, I was like, what? Angelika, really? Yeah. So then, of course, people get nitpicky and stuff. They're like, "Oh, well, she's always been dismissive of Black women, and this, that, the third, whatever. And I don't know how true that is. I've been a subscriber of hers for like a year. I'm obviously Black. I don't know that I've ever seen that. But again, that's just me. Everyone else reads into things differently. So there's that. Basically, the argument is because Hannah deleted the video, said she can't support Angelika anymore because of everything that happened. And she's washing her hands of the situation. I'm sorry, moving forward. Angelika hasn't really addressed this. From what I understand, let me look on Twitter right now. Oh shit, new evidence. Hold on. Okay, so Smokey Glow at 5:55 p.m. Eastern Time has tweeted, "Hey, Angelika Oles, I did not say that I could find no evidence, but that I was going along with it anyway. That's a gross misinterpretation of our conversation. I will have a video addressing everything tonight or tomorrow." So there's that. I will go ahead. I'm going to go screenshot this real quick. Yep. All right. And Angelika commented, said, "I sent you screenshots of you saying you will take down your pinned comment supporting me as people are calling me transphobic, and despite there being no evidence, you can't take the heat for me. You made a statement and so did I." Ooh, that's interesting. And Angelika posted a video 3 hours ago that I have not watched. I'm going to link that video below. I didn't know that existed. So yay, Twitter. But basically, the whole conversation right now isn't whether or not Angelika's sorry or whether or not you can accept the apology that she had, because she did a bad thing. She apologized for a bad thing and has moved on. Hannah knew she did a bad thing, didn't realize how bad of a thing it was, distanced herself from her, deleted the video, and has moved on. So everyone is pretty upset with Hannah saying that she's a bad friend and that she shouldn't have cut Angelika off like that. And that was pretty much the whole point of the Dustin Daily and Nick Snyder video, was basically saying, like, Hannah's a shady bitch. She threw Angelika under the bus, and that was messed up of her. And I could see where they would get that. I could understand, because I'm a huge person on loyalty is super, super huge to me. I feel like I'm one of those people, you're beefing with my friend, you're beefing with me. Like, that's that, but I understand. I'm not in the public eye like that. Like, I have, 100 subscribers on here. I am not in the public eye in the way that Hannah is. And there's this comment under Dustin Daly's video that I felt like perfectly summed up the whole problem. Hannah has a very high moral standard set for herself and for others. And when something comes into question with that moral standard that she has set for herself, she has to 100% and try to, fix it, fix it. That's the word I'm looking for. Fix it. I'm not mad at either of them in this situation. I just feel like I understand. I understand that there are times when your friend fucks up and you can't stand by your friend who's fucked up. Do I think that cutting them off, and I don't know that they didn't talk in person. This is just what I've read on the internet, that they didn't talk in person, that she just kind of cut them off. And I don't think that that's true. Yeah, and I definitely understand where people are getting why they're upset with Hannah, and I kind of really hope that she addresses it. Just because, it is a little shady from the outside, but I understand being like someone who is managing a brand. I know that sounds horrible, right? But if you're managing a brand, you need to keep your brand intact, and you need to you don't want to align yourself with somebody who is potentially transphobic, who is potentially racist, things like that. Although I've never seen any of that from Angelika personally. Yeah, if Hannah, I think, had made the statement like, hey, or pinned a comment saying like, hey, I understand these things, I'm talking with her in private, whatever, I feel like everyone would have taken that as an okay thing to do, just because she's Hannah, she doesn't really fuck up, and she has these huge, she cares about the community, cares about the BIPOC community, she cares about the LGBTQIA plus community, she definitely cares. So if she aligned herself with Angelika, who fucked up a couple months ago and has apologized for the things she fucked up about, I don't think that people would have taken it that bad. I think It was more a preventative thing to delete the video. You don't do that to your friends, and I totally understand, but I feel like the discourse behind it is, oh, Hannah was a bad friend, not Angelika was racist. Like, said a racist thing, or said a microaggressive thing, which microaggressive is just is junior racism, so let's call it what it is. And I think, and this all stems from like a comment she made about Kylie Jenner, right? That's so weird. Anyway, my whole point is people are you're allowed to call your friends out. That's okay. You're allowed to handle your friends in your friendships however you want to. That's okay. And I think people are more concerned that Hannah is being a bad friend than what Angelika has done, you know? And whether or not you can accept her apology is up to you. And I didn't know about any of this. So this being brought to light and being blown up is actually a big deal to me, because I watch Angelika's videos, and I feel like it's really important for me as a Black person to know if she's racist or not. I don't want to be supporting someone who's racist. Are you kidding? So moving forward, I think I'm still supporting both of them. To the same extent, not any more or less. Like, this whole situation is just way bigger than it needed to be. It was just hey, didn't realize that was the situation. We'll look into it and talk with her in private. I don't feel like she needed to delete the video, but again, like the comment said, I feel like Hannah does have such a high moral standard that it is almost unrealistic for her to have this high moral standard. I think it's great that she has morals, but it borders on unrealistic. Like, really, come on. Like, everyone fucks up. It's okay. You learn from your mistakes and you move on. Me again. So this is really the point that I was trying to make, is that, like, it's okay to have morals and, like, a moral code and a moral standards, but still allow grace for people to be humans. Like, it's okay to fuck up, but give your friends grace. Let them learn, you know? Like, I just feel like that's kind of weird. But also, if you don't think that person is no longer racist, you know? I don't know. Only time will tell. I just felt like that was the deleting of the video was an over-exaggeration. And I totally understand where Dustin Daly and Nick Snyder came with that, but then they kept bringing up, like, Hannah always does this, and she doesn't. Like, I don't know. They're like, oh, she always does this. She threw Jen Love's reviews under the bus, and I don't remember that. I don't know what they're talking about with that situation. And they said something about a Christmas party, and I don't know what that is either. Maybe I just need to keep up on the tea, and then I'll know what kind of people I'm supporting. I don't know. But yes, y'all leave your comments below. Let me know if you agree, disagree, what your thoughts on it, your 2 cents. I'm curious. And yeah, so this was just a cute little Kiki for the first day of my version of Vlogmas. And yeah, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.